as we all know. So, serving under such an anointing, such great men of God, how is it? How is it?
Yes, I am his son, and it's a blessing to be a son and not a servant. It's a blessing to serve under him. I thank God for that, and he's just a wonderful person, inside and out, jolly. But the wonderful thing of him is that he's for the people. He's a man for the people, and that is what Christ wants. And the wonderful thing is when the Bible speaks of we are made in His image and His likeness, that is a true reflection of the Christ Jesus on earth. And that's the wonderful thing of my father. Say it again.
Man, wow. That is such... I'm sure he's listening to you right now and he's like smiling and very proud of you, Devinno. So another thing, I heard you say that you're excited to be a son and not a servant. So what is the difference between a son and a servant?
The difference between a son and a servant is only there to serve according to the work that you have given him. And once that work is finished, then that's the end of that servant. But the wonderful thing of a son is, no matter what job you give the son, when it's the end of that job or the end of that season, the son still stays and the son still asks for more. The son will go out of his way into, he will do extra and not the servant. So the wonderful thing of the son is when everything is said and done, the son still stays. So yeah, that is the difference between a son and a servant. The servant is only there for the work that you have given him, and he completes his task, and once his task is finished and then he leaves. But a son, you give him a task, you want something more, and he stays. Whether up or down, whether left or right, he still stays.
You grew up in a very, let me not say godly family. You grew up in an environment whereby there was gangsterism and all those kind of stuff. And of course, your brother was one of those people, right? So growing up in knowing that your older brother is doing all these things and your other younger brother is doing that stuff as well. So you being the middleman and not one person that is an example to you, how did you deal with that space that you were in?
Funny you ask because like I told you, my mother took us to church, but I don't know what happened to both of them. And I am the last born. We are 3 sons, and I would look at my brother's actions and their decision making, and I made a choice that is not what I want for my life, because I have a vision and a plan for my life, and I set a goal for my life. So I told myself that at the age before I'm 25 years old, I must be married, have my own family and my own house, and that is coming into fruition.
Apart from your personal life, now let's move away from that. Let us come back into ministry. I'm sure your preaching has changed a lot. You have grown tremendously. And on the Mondays, you come and you pray here and God does crazy stuff. And don't you want to share with us what happened on Monday?
Yes, my preaching changed tremendously. Glory to God for that, because of the change of mindset. But the Monday morning prayer at 10 is just where you gain strength for the week. And the wonderful thing is, we are a team of about 7 in counting, and God does wonders on a Monday, and His presence falls like never before, and people that don't know how it feels to be touched by God, they see it always, but now they want to experience, and then the Monday prayer causes them to experience that, and God just pours out His Spirit, and He shows off like never before, because He wants His people to experience who He is.
That's the kind of news we want to hear when the saints gather. God has to do something, because the Bible says that when 2 or 3 are gathered in His name, there He is in our midst. And when God is in a place, then, I mean, come on. Yeah. You can't go out here the same. You have to be changed. And that is God. That is God. That is just God. When He walks into a room, there has to be change. It has to be changed. A lot of people know you were in the ministry. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that looks up to you and, and stuff like that. So, we love you. We do love you a lot, and may God increase you and bless you. There's a shift happening within the ministry. Yes. Right? So, for those that is not on the place where they should be, what should they do?
Because they are still playing. And once you play, then you cannot be with those that are serious, because you don't see eagles operate with chickens. If you still want to be a chicken, then be a chicken. But me, I want to be an eagle. I want to soar. I want to fly high. So yeah, if you're not part of the shift, sorry for you, but it's your own fault, because you're not serious. You still have time for games.
Wow. So we are indeed in a position of whereby we need to become serious with God. And if you are going to miss this move that God is producing, you're going to miss it. You're definitely going to miss it. And it's true that you're saying that we can't operate on the surface of the word. Yeah. We have to dig deep and find creatures such as crocodile, fishes and stuff. You only get those things beneath the surface. Yeah. And if you want to really, 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 really find the hidden treasures of God, you have to dig deep. You can't stay on the surface. You have to get deep inside.